Imagine a part of the world where ancient civilizations once thrived: Babylon, Persia, Israel, Egypt, and where today current headlines report tension and war.
How did this region go from ancient empires to modern conflict? Thought bubble here, geography lesson number one. Here are some of the changes in the borders of these nations from 1915 to 2017. Take a look and see how these borders and nations changed. Before 1922, the Middle East had been under the control of the Ottoman Empire for roughly 600 years. In the map on the left, you see the Ottoman Empire in 1914, at the start of World War I. With the collapse of the empire, several new nations, such as Palestine, Syria, and Iraq, were created, and borders were redrawn with no connection to the people's history in these lands. Thought bubble here. What is nationalism? Nationalism is when a group identifies with its own nation and supports its own interests. In our case, this region was largely Arab and still remains today, and a new group called Zionism wanted a new home for the Jewish immigrants. During the First World War, Britain made conflicting promises to the Arabs and the Jews. They promised Arabs independence to gain support against the Ottomans with this new map, which would give all control over Arabia to the Arabian states. And they promised a Jewish homeland in Palestine through the Balfour Declaration. After World War II, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, known as NATO, including the European powers and the US, wanted to make up for the terrors of the Holocaust by helping to establish a national homeland for the Jews. In 1947, the United Nations voted to divide British-controlled Palestine into two states, one Jewish and one Arab. Jewish leaders accepted the plan. Many Arab leaders did not, but the plan remained. When Israel declared independence in 1948, neighboring countries invaded, beginning the Arab-Israeli War of 1948. Israel survived and expanded with each conflict after. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians fled or were displaced in what they call the Nakba, or catastrophe. For Israelis, it was a miracle of rebirth, the creation of a new homeland, the goal of Zionism. This tension, however, two people claiming the same land, became the core of the Arab-Israeli conflict. What followed was a war every generation, the Six-Day War of 1967, when Israel captured the West Bank, seen in the picture here on the screen, Gaza and Jerusalem, and the Yom Kippur War in 1973. The West Bank, First Intifada uprising of 1987. The Second Intifada began in 2000. Israel withdrew from Gaza in 2005. Then several conflicts between Israel and Hamas-controlled Gaza from 2008, 2014, and 2021. The conflict escalated dramatically on October 7, 2023, when Hamas invaded Israel, killing over 1,000 civilians and triggering a major ongoing war. The story of the Middle East is not only about conflict, it's also about resilience during these periods, reform and independence movements, and the desire of ordinary people to live in peace and dignity in their faith.
All right, welcome to the interactive map with the conflict in the Middle East. So this is our Padlet map of the world. We're going to focus on this area called the Middle East based on what we've just talked about. There are some great examples of some current pins that I have added. So we're going to zoom on in, zoom on in, zoom on in, and click on one of these pins. The pins identify the major events that you will learn about through the course of the conflict in the Middle East. Each pin should have an image, media, video, GIF. It should also have a location. It should have a title, location, explanation of what happened during the event. It should connect to our essential question, which I'll also go over, and it should connect to the other pins on this map. So For our examples here that I've just gone over, you're going to have the process or the opportunity to start one. So let's go through the directions. From your Canvas page, step 1 will be joining the Padlet. The Padlet will be linked down here below. You're going to click the Padlet link, make sure you're logged into the school account. You'll see a map of the Middle East starting with Israel, Palestine, Gaza, and the West Bank. We're going to go ahead and open up the shared document. This will tell you the location of events that you're going to click. Looks like this. There are 38 events that you can choose from. Please don't choose one that Mr. Snyder has already done. As you scroll down, you might see some of them filled in by your fellow students. So make sure you choose a blank term, okay? I'll be checking this frequently and opening some of them up if need be. We want to complete one of the terms. The area of time or period of time is the 40s to 60s, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s. So those are the kind of organization of the major events. So once you choose an event, you're going to do a little research. In this case, we're going to choose Encyclopedia Britannica. We're going to type in partition of Israel. All right. So there's lots of events that connect to it. I'm going to choose one that I already chose, which is this historical event. As you'll see, some of the things look familiar to what I've already done. Okay, but Encyclopedia Britannica is a great tool. There's a few other tools on here, including the History Channel and Wikipedia. Okay, choose one to do your research on. Okay, choose one event to do your research on. Once you've taken care of those two things, you're going to add a pen. Okay, I'll show you how in a second. With your pen, you're going to complete the following steps. Make sure that you complete all steps. They are in order. I recommend you do them in order. Okay, title, explanation, add your multimedia, answer one of these 3 questions, A, B, C, or D, make your connection. Okay, it's okay if you leave something blank and you come back and finish it later. This connection might be hard to do at the beginning. It might be easier if you look back at the assignment later in the week once your other classmates have put something on there. Okay, so let's go to our map. From our map, we're going to put a pen. Okay, in this case, I already have 4 pins in Israel. I also have this pin out here that has the directions that you can start if you need to. Okay, so if you don't want to go back and forth between Canvas and your map, you can just click from the map. There are the same directions here to help you out. All right, so let's say maybe I'm going to choose this event. I don't even know which one it is, but I'm going to go ahead and add a post. So I'm going to search or drag my dots to the location of this event. By the way, this is called the Sinai Peninsula. It actually gives you some options. Okay, this is Egypt. Now I'm going to go and fill in the information. So we can upload from images you've already saved. We can also look for images right here. We can type in the name of the event. In this case, let's go ahead and choose Egypt. Okay, again, this doesn't relate to all of it, but I'm going to go ahead and add this image. And there it is. I can also click this plus sign and add more photos. I would like you to have more than one photo if possible. Once you've taken care of that, you're going to complete the rest of the things on your pin. You're going to add a caption to the photos. You're going to describe or write the title. You're going to identify the location, which you've already done. You're going to do the explanation. This is the most information you're going to put. This should be 3 to 5 sentences. This should tell me the basics of what we need to know. The essential question, the connection, and then down here below, you're going to choose one of the options. Does this event relate most to nationalism, historical events, or geography, control over the land? Once you've finished all those things, you're going to go ahead and press publish. Yes, you got to complete something for all the boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and give this an example. Boom. And I'm going to choose geography and I'm going to press publish. And all of a sudden, nothing happened. And now I have my sample pin. If I want to minimize it, I can just click outside of the pin. If I want to go ahead and add a comment, I can click this little comment button. So if you are the student and you saw what I posted, sometimes you got to zoom in a little bit. This is Jerusalem. You want to add a comment to what you just read. Click on this little comment button, scroll down to the bottom, and add what you think about what you just read. Again, here's the reading. I wish it was larger, but that's how it's going to be. You're going to add your comment, and you're going to press enter, and you're done. Click the X to go back to the map, and that is our interactive map. Hopefully we can interact with this later in the week once all of your classmates have added their pins to the conflict in the Middle East. So please reach out if you have any questions.